and then starting up recording for part 2. So this is continuation of day 2, Saturday. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He is a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. Oh, I like him. Okay, so fox button. So, shiny leaves growing in opposing pairs. It's either this or this. These are the two with opposing pairs. Nope. Oh, okay. So this is probably part of fox button. Okay. Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay. Just yellow. I wonder... what this... Oh, you can't see it because of me, but, little meter here, right, called a Rising Dread. It says, I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. I wonder what causes to happen. It grows when I mess up. Victoria Gray. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need a sleep. Okay, Harlequin Blue. Oh, the burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks. Okay, I believe I had something, yeah. Is it? Ooh. Shimmerlong. The dried stem of the shimmerlong burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Okay, where's that? to explore, but I'm a little concerned about that. Okay, next. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Wacky seed leaves. Wide waxy leaves. Okay. Okay. That was not. Soft, waxy. Needs to be large and waxy leaves. Okay. Letter. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Griseld Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Ardia. Oh, in Grisdale Forest. Grisdale. A mile from the lake's shore. 1 square from the lake shore. It's from Tovar. So, Tovar, 1 mile in. As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the Sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I am not welcome here. Try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering me any help. Okay. I'll have to wait for that to refill then. Isidore Burbage. I'm this close to reporting you, Halfwit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Ooh, there's choices. Butterdale or Meekdale? Okay, so that cures rashes. We could do painful sores. Buttery scent. That was Butterdale. I'm assuming that this choice means I have them both, probably. Or at least have the opportunity to have them both. I'm like gonna do Butterdale. I'd rather choose to be nice to him. Could do. So it's made up of small leaves, delicate flowers. I don't think there's any that's saying that are painful to hold. Wait, no. Fingers. Doesn't look like it's made out of smaller florets. Okay, let's. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair are black as a raven's wing. Oh, that was... You know what could do this? I asked my escort. Set to the work. Yeah, it's definitely the wren. Okay, the wren can detect. That's it. There was one that like turned it black though. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendromiasma. So, wren. Long leaves of the wren are turned black. Smell unpleasant to those who've known death, sweet to those who've not. No flower. I'm gonna guess this is the wren. Okay. Gray sandfire. Sandfire is a tough outer bark which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. This. Gray. Gray sandfire. Extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: philodendron poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. believe I saw one with the tubes like that. And then I have one that has the spikes. So this could be mellow. Shimmer lawn. Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Stiff ribs. Okay, yeah. Shimmer lawn. Okay. Back to you. Meek dew. Painful rashes. I don't know if I have you yet. If I assume... Okay, but I want to do Butterdale anyway. Historian. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances. They are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and in death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple zem and form of the Storian. Okay, need to switch you to yellow because you're right. And I only have one. Roots. I know this is supposed to be a dangerous one. Okay. As I pass through the idyllic village of Gasmere, with its quaint stone cottages daubed in ivy, no doubt occupied by a fancy poet, or an artist perhaps. As people pass by, they smile and wave while children play carelessly on the open green. It's a far cry from the congested, dank streets of Undermere. Perhaps I should move my shop here. I can at least learn things about other places. Okay, end of the day. North of Hawkshead, east of Lorik, west of Rushland, south of Crinkle Cracks. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Day 3, Sunday. North of Hawkshead, east of Lorik. North of Hawkshead. Oh, on up. East of Lorik. Lorik. So up in this area, west of Rushland. South. East of Rushland. Rushland. Okay. So between Lorik and Rushland, which is only 17, and Hawkshead and Crinkle Crags, which is only E. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I followed his outstretched finger, and I'm surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. I don't know if there's any. Oh, okay. Rising Dread resets at the end of the day. Okay, that's good. Wonder what happens when you get to the end. Okay. Dark blue flowers. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Bright red flowers grow at the ends of thin stems. Still don't know what to do with you. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other? Lady of Summer. I'm no greed-eyed jayer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. Leaves curled ground delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this sought after. Venet. This is the one I got before. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric stress and reduce anxiety. Its long, soft leaves. Switch this to there. Yes. That's the one I got the first day. I'm not even about to change the color because I know that that's what I got. Just a moment, let me get some water. David Shafir. They're saying the Arja has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust this at sisterhood, but it always seemed to me the Ardra always looked out for the less fortunate. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise it against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay. I know that there's a plant that helps with warmth. Winterborn. Okay, no, that's probably what I'll find. Which one was it that helps in the cold? Warming effect, brimlock. Small yellow flowers. I think I have anything that. What's that? Conditions are just right in the cold of winter. Brimlock produces small. So that could be. Just doesn't have any flowers. Let's try. Great Gable. Nope. I need to do that. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain unless I'm locked. Push on, no longer feeling the cold, and I'm pleasantly rewarded. Sweet mountrap. Sweet mountrap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called the stinking mountcap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. Well, I know at least one of my mushrooms stinks. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay. Warlock. Yellow. And I'm wondering if this is Winterborn. Blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winterborn is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent. The color system, I don't really need to do the question marks, but I'll just do both in case I sub later. Okay, so got that. Oh yeah, and then I got wheat. Strong sour milk. Smells rotten. I think it's this. It's domed and stinks. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Another one with red warts. It's not a mushroom, it's mushroom-like. Interesting. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure to my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. Oh yes, please, I have some dangerous ones. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Okay, good. Common trouse. Despite being described as common, trouse can be in fact quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Red pike, red pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Common trouse. Veronica Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the hunters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I need to think of a little display is needed I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any Shimmerlawn? Verona has been studying the occult and the mysteries for many years. It started as a hobby, but gradually grew into an obsession. She haunts the boundary between truth and tale, seeking out the knowledge that others recoil from. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. Oh, is that her mom? Okay, I believe I had found Shimmerlong. It's this thing. Need to double check. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. I remember seeing something described like that. And Red flower, long thin stems, all leaves. Ivan Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. St. John's poppy. Greatly improve the inhibitors. Imbibers hearing ability. Okay, check that out. I don't think I have anywhere else to go. Okay, but I am reaching a good point for the end of day 3 to end the video here.